Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick review on the items that I got back in, I believe it was December, in my mini haul. Well, the first thing is the Real Technique brushes by the sisters Big Cebu. They came in a set of 3. It came with the buffing brush, the blush brush, and then the pointed foundation brush. I believe they were $14 to $15, which I thought was pretty reasonably priced. The one that I use the most is the buffing brush. I just use it almost on a daily basis, combined with the Expert face brush. So these are the 2 that I use the most. The contour brush, I kind of just let it sit there for a while because I don't really contour or am good at contouring, but I did recently use it for a blush, and I thought it was pretty good. The last one is the pointed foundation brush, and I have not used it for foundation at all. I did use it a couple of times for concealer. Usually I just pop on my concealer and I blend it in just with my ring finger. Every once in a while I need a little bit more blending, or I don't know, just it needs a little bit of help basically. That's when I use the pointed foundation brush. Overall, I am very pleased with the brushes. I think they are really good. They're very high quality, and I think anyone can use these brushes. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you are a total makeup pro. These brushes are just really great. Next up are the mascaras that I got. The first one was the Falsies, and the other one was the Rocket. I used the Falsies first because that's the one that I heard the most about, and I absolutely love this mascara. In my last video I said it gives the appearance of your lashes but better. So not true. It gives you what the name suggests. It gives you lashes that looks pretty false. It gives the appearance that you're wearing fake lashes without actually wearing fake lashes, basically. I use about 2 coats of the Falsies, and that just does the trick for me. The Rocket, on the other hand, it's hard to describe. When I first used it, I didn't like it at all. I thought it was too wet. I didn't like the consistency. I didn't like the brush. I preferred the brush of the Falsies. But the more I use it, the more I like it. I can't say that I'm absolutely in love with it. I think we're still just friends. We're not, we're not in love. But yeah, I will report back and let you know what I think about the Rocket. The one thing that I do like about the Rocket is that it gives me slightly more volume than the Falsies does. The Falsies just basically give me great length but not great volume, and the Rocket does give me, pretty decent amount of volume, but I don't know, I'm still not head over heels for this mascara, but I will definitely report back. Next thing is the lipstick that I got. It's also by Maybelline. The name of it is Espresso Exposed number 955, and I believe this was their nude range. I personally do not look good in nude at all. It just makes me look a little dad zombie-like. It's not a great look. And back in the winter, fall, I was really into brownish lipstick, something a little bit more warm and deep. And this one did the trick. It was very warm and brown, but it has a hint of reddish undertone, so it's not too like in your face. The color was great, the consistency is nice, and it has a slight moisturizing effect, I would say. I still put chapstick or some sort of lip balm underneath, every lipstick or whatever I use. If you don't have severely dry lips like I do, you might not need it, but overall I do really like this lipstick. I'm not sure if I would try the other colors just because I know that a lot of the colors would not look good on me, but you know, who knows, I might just, you know, be tempted and give it a try, but right now I'm just gonna stick with this one. If you remember, I did get a scrub. It is by the Tree Hut, and it's their Shea Sugar Scrub in the scent Brazilian Nut. I really like this scrub. First of all, the smell is incredible. It's very, I would say, caramelly with a hint of, I don't know, vanilla and coffee. It's just really nice. The content itself was really great because the sugar was not too harsh, so when I would exfoliate and scrub my, you know, my entire body, it wasn't too harsh that I would be in pain. I've tried other scrubs before and the sugar just seemed so, I don't know, harsh that like I would, like, you know, exfoliate and I was afraid that I would be bleeding, and this just didn't do any of that. It's really nice. It's very it does the job without it being too hurtful. Because it has shea butter in it, it does, you know, after you rinse off, it does leave your skin quite moisturized. It isn't anything too greasy, or like, it doesn't leave a layer of this weird, you know, oily residue or anything. It was just really nice. You could tell that it was moisturized without being it too much. Because I have, you know, extreme dry skin, I did use a lotion afterwards. I also tried to put a body butter the second time around. The body butter was a little too much, but just regular lotion was just fine. And the one I used, I believe, was Nivea. Was it Nivea? No, it wasn't. The last item is the Revlon Nearly Naked Foundation. I don't have it here with me because it just was an epic fail. I got the shade in Warm Beige, and I was pretty sure that before I had the shade Cappuccino, but I wasn't sure, so I ended up getting Warm Beige anyway. I put it on. It just looked horrendous. I looked kind of like a ghost, basically. I tried blending it, I tried using a little bit, then I tried using a lot, and I tried using the Real Technique brushes, then I tried to use it with a, what do you call that, beauty blender. Nothing worked. Long story short, it was the wrong shade. Well, me being the person that I am, I tried to find my correct shade, and I would go back week after week, and you know, they have like little slots for each shade. Well, the slot that Cappuccino was supposed to be in, it would always be empty. And the first couple of times I was like, oh, there's a lot of people up there, my shade, yay. And then it just became a little suspicious. I was like, that can't be right. Maybe they haven't ordered it, or maybe they just ran out of it. I don't know. Well, I went back about 2 weeks ago or so, and now they don't even have that little slot anymore. Like, they just completely got rid of it. The last shade that they have is Warm Beige, which, you know, doesn't work for me. Now I have made it my life goal, basically, to find that shade. I am so obsessed about finding it that that's all I think about. That's every time I'm like eating cereal, I'm just like, yeah, gotta find it, gotta have it. I think I'm gonna go to Walgreens next time and see if they have it. If they don't, it basically has turned into a witch hunt, me trying to find that damn shade. So I'll report back and let you know how I get on with my insane quest, basically. But overall, I am very pleased on everything that I got, with the exception of the foundation, which I will somehow get. The Rocket, I would say we're still in the friend zone, you know. We haven't we're not dating, we're just friends. We'll see if I'll end up loving it or not. I'll report back as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any recommendation, please pop them down below, and I'll see you next time.